And while there is still so much on that topic that I do want to ask you all about, we also have just learned now, as it pertains to ongoing investigations involving the White House, now we have learned that the White House senior advisor, Jared Kushner, has used a private email account on occasion to correspond with other administration officials. His lawyer, put out this statement just moments ago. Mr. Kushner uses his White House email address to conduct White House business. Fewer than 100 emails from January through August were either sent to or returned by Mr. Kushner to colleagues in the White House from his personal email account. These usually forwarded news articles or political commentary, and most often occurred when someone initiated the exchange by sending an email to his personal rather than his White House address, end quote. This, of course, coming after Hillary Clinton's use of private email server for all of her work as Secretary of State was heavily criticized during the campaign and beyond, of course, testifying on the Hill for multiple hours. So, Ben, let me ask you about this reported, hypocrisy now on the use of a private email versus a secured, government email. Again, he is a senior advisor. He has, special clearance and security access. So, Ben, what's your point of view? What's your view on this hypocrisy?
Well, I think total transparency, and if you're talking about, doing the math in my head here, about 8 or 9 emails a month where other people initiated them to his personal account, he responded to them. I would say full transparency first off, and then make sure that you get that email either shut down or only use a government email address. It just causes issues and problems, even if there's no ill will or intent, especially when we saw what happened with Hillary Clinton. I'm pretty consistent on this one. If the government says you need one email address, it needs to be a government one, use it. If these emails should be brought up, I have no problem with saying that people should be able to look over them and see exactly what's there. But I also think we're not talking about 20, 30, 40,000 here. We're talking about 6, 7 a month here since he got into office, and they were mostly started by people that emailed him. But again, I'd say shut down that email account.
All right, so quickly, Michael, your point of view on this.
Yeah. So we want you to apply the same strict analysis that you did in terms of hypocrisy here, sir. First, they were saying lock her up, throw away the key, and disparage her reputation.
He didn't set up his own server.
Let me finish, sir. I didn't. Here's the point.
All right, so
here's the point. Here's the point, sir. The fact is that's the same moral hypocrisy that you point to so stringently in the case of NFL players. Here's my point, that of course we have to hold all people accountable. I think you're absolutely right. Transparency is necessary, but let's hold him to the same strict account, and let's see if the President of the United States of America comes with the same lethal intensity and ferocity that he did against Hillary Clinton, against his own son-in-law, and we doubt that very much, because what we understand about Donald Trump is that it's a narcissistic preoccupation with an adolescent expression of his own emotional state at any given time. What they do on the other side is bad. What we do can be excused. You talking about the ultimate hypocrite, that would be Donald Trump, the President of the United States of America.
Okay, we're going to leave it right there, gentlemen. Thank you so much. Thanks for covering a lot. Michael, Eric Dyson, Ben Ferguson. Appreciate it. So much more in the newsroom straight ahead. But first, meet the